Yo, what up? It's Abe Lino, AB positive. Alexander Blino live on YouTube. A to the B-L-I-N-O. W for those who don't know. We're doing Abe Original Wildlife webcast out here today in Rocky Narrows, Sherborne, Mass. We got a flooded trail over there, so we can't pass. Unless maybe we wanted to get real muddy. Get some mud on our shoes, dusted it off over here. And we're gonna go explore the orange trail. We're on the red trail right here, and we're gonna talk about life a little bit right now. Try to make it more than 1 minute because I don't want this to be a short. I want this to be a nice, boring video that just bores everyone to death. And we're in a hurry, right? I just got stuck in traffic on my way back. Coming back from busking and trying to DoorDash out near Natick, and I hit bumper to bumper on a back road, or there's no highway, it's just a main road. So I said I'm gonna go look up some type of trail, some type of place, and then all of a sudden I see this place 7 minutes away, and there's a ton of property. So we're gonna ride around while the traffic dies down, because what's the point of sitting in traffic when we could be exploring? I have to make it back by 7, so, I'm just going to talk about life, too, while I'm walking here. I'm walking here, but I got my bike. Props to Justin for this bike. Someone just stopped, like, this guy's like, dude, nice bike, what brand is it? I'm like, I forget, but my friend built it, and it's riding nice. I was just taking it down here, the brakes are working good. I need brakes because I'm not a maniac, but anyway, I'm trying to figure out life and what is reality. What is reality? What is God? What is words and nature? Well, we all know that we all are inhabitants of this thing called Gaia, planet Earth, whatever, and in order for us to survive, we must, be on Earth. I mean, maybe we could survive in a spaceship somehow with all this stuff, but the stuff that would make us live would have to come from a planet, right? We would have to have food, water, earth, and trees, etc., etc. So maybe getting closer to God is getting closer to nature. Going out and getting eaten by a bunch of bugs. I forgot to spray myself. I have a spray. It kind of works, it's witch hazel and some type of hair oil. I want to say it's like I got rosemary. I looked it up and I made this thing in a spray bottle. I got it in my car, and I'll spray myself with it sometimes, and I want to learn some more survival stuff. You never know when you're going to have to survive in the wild for whatever reason. You could get lost. It could be an apocalyptic scenario. The cities are destroyed and you have to go to the woods to survive, or something. I don't know. But it's good to know how to be like in tune with the earth. I saw what I believe to be a puffball earlier today, fungus, and I think it's edible, but I was just, hitting the pickleball around. I saw this puffball, and wow, we're at 3 minutes and 40 seconds. This is pretty good. Let's see. It's completely unscripted, by the way. And I'm starting a public access show. It's going to be called the ALE X-Files. The Alex Files. I think when I get home or some point soon, I'm going to go on Audacity with a podcast mic and make a sound effect, like with a voice modulator, maybe high and low. I was thinking +9, -9, see how that sounds. Maybe it'll just be right. But if I have to tweak it a little bit, put some echo or whatever, but make some type of ALE X-Files, and just I can play that over and over, just have it look how much bigger. And even if it's super ghetto, I can do my own kind of podcast with the computer too, and we'll maybe do the podcast when we go into the studio at public access too. But I called public access today, and they gave me the go ahead. The lady's gonna call me next week. She's off this week, but it's free. Anyone can have a show. And like I said, I'll do the podcast as well at the same time, so it'll double double do it and double dipping. The other thing is it's going to be themed around the oddball stuff, the paranormal stuff, the conspiracy stuff, the weird stuff, and just me talking about my life. But this idea actually came from, I call these like warm lines, and ladies like, you know, I could listen to you talk. You should talk to the public access, get a show or something. So we're going to do it, the ALEX Files with AB Positive, Abe Leno, something like that. And yeah, we're going to have to start writing scripts or writing stuff down because this is not working at all. I really need to think about what I'm going to say. And it could be lost, so probably should figure out. Let's see, Red Trail goes that way. I think I keep going the way I'm going, but I guess I'm going to have to call it and try to figure out where I'm going. Maybe look at the picture of the map. Stay positive. Alexander Blino live on YouTube, AB Positive. I'm gonna try to maybe come up with a song idea. I got a couple ones, Love of Suffering or something like that, or what was another one I had there? Can't remember. Well, maybe we'll just work on one that we're working on. All right, peace.